What's up guys, this is Ian back with another video, and today I'm going to talk about the KZ-DQ6 IEMs. Right, this is a budget IEM and I'm going to review and talk about the specs and the performance of this IEM, so stay tuned. Hi everyone, my name's Ian and today I'm going to talk about these KZ-DQ6. If you're new to my channel, please consider to subscribe to my channel. And if you have seen my videos before, thank you so much for watching again, and I thank you for the support. Right, so in this video I'm going to talk about these KZ-DQ6 budget IEM. In the industry, in the market, people call it Chi-Fi, which is made in China and it's really cheap. So you can get these from most of the websites. I got these from AliExpress. If you're interested, I can leave a link down in the description below and you can go check them out. Just a disclaimer, I am not a professional audiophile, so please take my comments and my reviews with a pinch of salt. Okay, so let's start off with the box itself. So the box here, it comes with a very simple box and nothing fancy about it. It's got the DQ6 here, the model right in front, and just a picture of it at the back. It's basically some specs, right? So let's just open this up. So inside, I've already taken the IEMs out. I'm just showing you the box, okay? And basically, it's very simple box. Nothing fancy. There's nothing in this box. Nothing here in front as well. It's just basically these two IEMs, which are seated here. And then inside the box comes with the tips, okay? So these are the tips, and then some warranty card and a user guide, okay? If you guys are interested to see the unboxing itself, you can check out my video up here when I talk about budget setup for amateurs, okay? So these here are the IEMs, okay? So the build of it is pretty good, okay? Right, let's talk about the cable itself. First, it comes with a TRRS. If you can see, TRRS tip, right? And it's not recessed here, so it might have some issues if you have case on your phone, and but this tip here is good because it goes into any phone nowadays. But nowadays, most of the mobile phone doesn't come with a headphone jack. So yeah. Okay, the cable itself, the braided cable, if I'm not wrong, is a 8-core cable. It's braided and it's got this transparent kind of silicone wrapping around it, which it's not really fanciful to me, but that's not the main issue. The main issue here is that it's like a rat's nest when it comes to untangling these type of cables. It's a very typical KZ type of cable. I do also have the KS10 Pro and the ZS10 Pro, and it's the same cable, right? But that cable is brownish, bronzy kind of color compared to these. So yeah, so cable wise, not a big fan of it because it just tangles up, okay? And the cable which I chose comes with this mic, okay? So it does have a microphone on these, and a pickup call button here, and play and pause button right here. Okay, so that's one thing I need because I do answer phone calls on my IEMs, once in a while. And the mic is not great, all right, just to put it out there. The mic on these KZs are terrible. The party on the other end can hardly hear me, and yeah, it's just not a good mic, so just keep that in mind, okay? And the ear loops are pretty okay. It's stiffened, it's got a stiffened silicone wrapped around it up to this end here. It's pretty okay, fits my ears. I don't have any complaint about the ear hooks, so yeah, it's pretty okay. And it comes with 0.75 mil tips, okay, so twin. So these are the tips, and it's covered up, and on the IEM side it's got the pins sticking out right here, okay. So yeah, so the ear loop is pretty okay, no complaints on that, okay. And so much for the cable. Nothing much to say about these cables, they are pretty common. I might upgrade my cable, you know, just to get a better signal coming out from the source. Okay, let's talk about the IEMs themselves. So basically on the outer shell here is made of metal. Well, I think it's polished smooth with the KZ logo right here. And at the, I think this is a vent. Oops. Here is a vent, okay, and it might not be, might be ornamental, but who knows, okay. And then on the other side, this part here is made of acrylic, and it's pretty okay. It's not the best acrylic. I think the KS10 Pro has got a better acrylic than this. It's pretty okay. I wouldn't complain about these. And the tips, please, KZ, do something about your tips, because these silicone tips, they just hurt my ears, okay. It's not the most comfortable fit, or you know, it's quite tiring to wear and use these tips, okay. But the nozzle here, let's take a look at the nozzle. The nozzle it's got a lip, all right, so it's okay. So the tips doesn't really fall out, and the nozzle, I would say, is pretty narrow. It's good. It goes right into my ear canal, and I like those. It doesn't jam right to the outer side of the canal, but and it's good. Okay, so what I like about it is the nozzle is you know, small. All right, and here you have a metal filter, which is good as well. I hope it lasts a long time. If not, I might need to change the filter. I'm not too sure if I can change these filter or not. Right, looking on the inside, you can see the big 10 mil driver that's right here, but I'm not too sure if I can find the other two. Oh, right, it's right here. So the other two smaller driver, the smaller 6 mil drivers are right at the top here, okay. So these IEMs come with 3 dynamic drivers. It does not have BAs, okay. It doesn't have amateurs, balance amateurs drivers inside. It's all dynamic drivers inside, and that's the unique part about these IEMs, okay. And now the build itself is okay. I have no complaints about it. The fit, okay, so this fin here, which I mentioned in my previous video, I was wrong, okay. I was wrong about this fin here. It does fit my ear, but for those people who have smaller ears, might not share the same feeling as me, because this might hit the smaller upper part of your ear. So for me, they are fine and they do fit really well. Okay, so if you look at my ear canal, it's just nice, and the fins is just hooking onto my ear, the upper part of my ear. So I do like the fins here, okay, which is a good design. So on the outer part of this IEMs, I have no complaint. It could be better, but yeah, this is what you get. I mean, with this price, you know, it's pretty good already. By the way, if you guys are interested to get these IEMs, I'll leave a link in the description down below so you guys can go check it out. I bought these IEMs with my own money. I'm not sponsored by KZs or anything like that, so just letting you guys know on that. Okay, so I'm done with the build, okay, and the look and feel of it. So let's talk about the sound. Okay, so in terms of the sound, okay, let's talk about bass, right? I like bass. Okay, I'm a bass head, and bass is pretty good, okay, I would say. I think maybe thanks to the dynamic drivers. These dynamic drivers, they have the thump is there, the treble is there, the treble of the bass is pretty good, pretty long, and you know, if I compare it with the KS10s, the ZS10s, sorry, these will beat them. And the ZS10 Pros, they are much more expensive pair of IEMs compared to these DQ6. And I would say this bass is very fun. Okay, it's fun, it's well, I would say balanced. I wouldn't say bass is balanced, but it's fun kind of bass, right? It thumps, right? It's got the treble there, and it's detailed. Okay, so yeah, the bass is pretty good. It's fun kind of bass. The tuning of this IEMs is a V-shape tuning, so you would expect the bass to be pretty pronounced. Okay, now let's talk about the mids. Okay, when it comes to the mids, it's pretty okay. I wouldn't say it's the best. Males and female vocals are not really forward. They're pretty held back, okay, I would say. So if you listen to mostly hip hop or yeah, hip hop, rap kind of music, these IEMs won't really do the job well for you, because the vocals don't really come out really well. I mean, it's detailed. It's not how would I say it? It's not muffled. Okay, it's just not as forward as I would expect and hoped. Okay, so that's for the mids. And for the treble, oh wow, it's very sparkly. And when I say sparkly, it's not shouty, all right? It's nice, it's pronounced, it's detailed. The imaging of the sound is there. So I would say treble wise, is well, I would say fun, sparkly, yeah. Okay, so yeah, it's just there. Okay, so overall the staging of this IEMs is pretty wide. Okay, it goes all the different ranges. Okay, from 20 to 40, from 20 hertz to 40,000 hertz, and you know, all the little details. You know, I can hear those frequencies. Some frequencies you just can't hear them. Okay, in terms of the separation of instruments, I wouldn't say it's detailed, but if let's say you're listening to more of a complicated track, it gets a bit sluggish. You know, it can't really separate the instruments that well. Okay, I wouldn't say it's all muddled together, but you can still hear the separations. Okay, the guitar, the drums, and the cymbals, and the trumpet, and you can hear the separation, but it's not as detailed as some other IEMs. Example, the KS-10 Pros. All right, I think they sound much more separated. In terms of the instruments, they sound more separated than these DQ6. Okay, yeah, so that's my thoughts about these IEMs. I would say if you listen to more of EDMs, bassy kind of music, these IEMs are for you. But if you listen to hip hop or anything that is vocal, then you might just give this a miss, right? But for bass hits, these IEMs are for you. So, but I do suggest to maybe change the tips so you get a better seal, so that you get that kick from the bass and the sub bass. Okay, so that's my review and my thoughts about these DQ6. I hope you guys learn something from this. For myself, I'm not, again, a disclaimer, I'm not a professional audiophile. These are just my thoughts about these DQ6 and how I feel about them. So yeah, so if you learn something about this video, do consider to give me a thumbs up for it. And yeah, that's it for this video. If you can, please subscribe to my channel for those who have not done so yet. Right, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again in the next video. Cheers.